When you log into your professor account, you'll be taken to this, which is your professor dashboard. This has a lot of the tools you'll need to edit your class. First, if you have multiple classes, you can switch between them anytime using this dialog at the top right of each page. Here, you can also leave a message for your students, which will appear for them as soon as they log in, or upload any documents, such as your course syllabus or a copy of your StockTrak project guidelines. The class forum is a place for your students to post questions to each other. You can see any activities being done in this class forum along with what students are saying to each other. Your class summary contains some more information about your class. For example, how many students have registered or activated, meaning have placed at least one trade, how many days there are left to register, the activation rate, the total trades made, and your class start and end dates. There is also an edit button here which will let you edit any rules of this class, such as the security types you want to allow students to trade, or anything else. Below this are some general market snapshot information. For example, the pie chart will show your personal portfolio in this class, along with your personal cash balances, available cash, and other things. You are allowed to trade in your class as well. And below this you can find the market summary and a watch list where you can add or remove stocks without actually trading them. If you need to update any of your contact information, you can do so under the dashboard page on the main menu and just click Edit Profile. The first thing you can do is upload a photo. This will appear on the right side of most pages for your students. So you can use a logo for your class, your university, or leave it blank and it will appear empty for your students. You can also use this page to update your password, email address, or any of your contact information for your university. There are times when we may mail promotional materials, such as free coffee mugs or gift certificates for professors who have a large number of students in their class to distribute as prizes, so keeping this information up to date can help us reach you. All of the other tools for your class are found under the main menu under Admin. The summary report will take you to the main reports page for your class. This will show how many registrations, activations, total trades, and some of your class parameters first. You can switch between different reports using these switcher buttons near the top of the page. The current rankings report will show you a ranking of your class with all of your students listed. This will use the end of the day rankings for the previous trading day. The View More button will let you see each student's transaction histories, open positions, detailed account balances, and a summary of the profits and losses. The Cash Adjustment will let you add or remove cash from any student's account. Next is the Registration File Report. Next, the Registration File Report. This will show you all the students who have registered to your class, including their username, email address, a phone number if they've provided one, their name, the secondary name if you have your students working in pairs, and the date they've registered. The User Summary Report will provide a little bit more information on each student. For example, the total number of orders and trades they've placed, the last time they've logged in, the last thing they've traded in your class, and their portfolio value, buying power, cash, and their current class ranking. The last tab, called Reports, are all Excel export buttons. These will export all of your class information into one Excel spreadsheet. The Account Statements report will download all of your students' trades, open positions, and account balances into one large Excel spreadsheet. The Export Historical Portfolio Values will show you each student's portfolio value for every day of the class. And you can break these into smaller reports to download just one of these at a time. If you don't want to download your entire class at once, On each of these other pages, you can find Excel export buttons near the top, which will export all of this information to Excel in a smaller report. You can also add an assignment to your class. An assignment is a list of tasks that you give your students, requiring them to complete. Both you and your students can see all of the currently assigned items along with their current progress. To create an assignment, go to Create View Assignments under the Admin menu, and then click Create New Assignment. First, give your assignment a name. Then select the items that you'd like to include. First, you'll choose whether or not you want this item to appear, and then you'll list how many of each item they need to complete. For the trading tutorial videos, your students will be required to watch these videos when they log in. This will get them more familiar with the site. For example, how to trade stocks, how to trade mutual funds, using different order terms, and trading futures. You can also require them to use certain kinds of order types, buy certain kinds of stocks, trade international stocks, and trade other securities. Just list the total number of each item that your student needs to complete, and then click Create Assignment. Once your assignment has been created, going back to the Create View Assignments under the Admin menu will take you to the Report Cards page. The report card lists each of the students in your class, along with their completion on this assignment, the last time they've logged in, and a details button that will show you more information about what this student has actually done. This way you can track each student's progress individually for each assignment. If you need to change your class rules at any time, click Edit Existing Class on the right side of almost every page. This will take you back to your class rules page where you can change most of the rules as you need to for your class. For example, many professors like to only allow students to trade US stocks for the first couple of weeks of class, and then open up other markets and other security types as the class moves on. You can also change your registration open dates, and you can change your tournament end date to any time before the last day available, depending on the service level you selected when you set up your class. Click Save to put these changes into effect. They take effect immediately, so your students should see them right away.